In Clarkston, we are fortunate to have two excellent entry points for our children to begin their formal schooling. I would like to introduce two of our finest teachers who will share information about our Young Fives program in kindergarten. Welcome Mrs. Michelle Aesthorpe and Mrs. Abby St. Aubin.
Thank you, Mrs. Mahoney. Parents, Abby and I have been in your shoes. We're both former Young Fives parents and both teachers of young children. We're excited to share information about what Clarkston has to offer for Young Fives in kindergarten. My name is Michelle Aesthorpe. I teach Young Fives at Springfield Plains Elementary. Here you will also see a picture of my family. My husband is a 5th grade teacher. We have 3 children. At one time, I was a parent of a Young Fiver. My daughter went through Young Fives. We wanted her to have an opportunity to grow in her self-confidence and self-esteem. It was the perfect thing for her.
Hi, my name is Abby St. Aubin, and I'm a kindergarten teacher at North Sashaba Elementary. Here's a picture of my family. My husband is also a teacher. I have 2 children. My daughter began her school experience as a Young Fives student in Clarkston. Her Young Fives experience prepared her to begin kindergarten the following year with so many amazing skills. During this presentation, we take a close look at what makes Young Fives in kindergarten so special and unique.
Over the years, we have talked to many families who are curious about the differences and similarities between Young Fives and kindergarten. Today, let's take a close look at some of these questions. In the photos Abby and I are about to show you, you may not necessarily be able to tell which ones are from Young Fives and which ones are from kindergarten. Both grade levels are very different as far as how the day is structured. However, both provide loving, playful learning environments where each child will thrive. As a Young Fives teacher, I am often asked, what is Young Fives? Young Fives is similar to kindergarten in that it is 5 days a week, all day. We spend a great deal of time working with children in the area of social and emotional growth. The time we spend engaged in this area of learning will help your child become better prepared for kindergarten the following year. We focus on building life skills like caring, sharing, turn-taking, and learning how to be a friend. Children become more independent and learn just how capable they truly are. We play often and grow our language skills and motor skills. We explore and discover. We watch as the world around us seems to grow. Your child's passions will help to guide our learning. Young Fives also has an academic side. We work on early literacy skills and math development. These pictures represent some of those big ideas. Children discovering their breath as the cold weather comes, or finding India on a map when a child wants to find out where a grandparent lives. Young Fives is the perfect bridge between preschool and kindergarten.
Now that Michelle has told us more about Young Fives, I'm going to talk about some of the amazing things that happen in kindergarten. The skills children gain in Young Fives or other preschool experiences help them as they enter kindergarten. As young children develop, they change rapidly. It is amazing how much can change in a year. Children's social and emotional skills continue to grow as they are a part of a school community. While social and emotional development is a focus in kindergarten, we want children to begin applying these skills as they engage in learning in our kindergarten classrooms. They are often able to do this with more ease if they have had previous experience. In kindergarten, we take their eagerness to explore and discover and learn how to record that thinking on paper, or eventually read a book that interests us. Our language skills will grow as we engage in conversations as a class and with a different partner across all areas of learning. Turning and talking to someone during learning times gives children experience expressing their ideas and listening to the ideas of others. Kindergarten students gain more independence when they have multiple opportunities to share and problem solve together. These pictures represent kindergarten students in a variety of learning experiences, from creating a poster, to developing a strong sense of number, to writing, and playing in the classroom post office. Fine motor skills are fostered through these experiences and will grow so that children can hold a pencil and record their thinking on paper. Listening with a group and following along for growing periods of time are all part of kindergarten as their stamina increases throughout the year.
Some ask, why is there such a great emphasis on play? Purposeful play is not something we do when work is done, Play is the way we work. Play allows children to make meaning out of their experiences. Children are negotiating, problem-solving, turn-taking, and working as a team. During play, language and vocabulary grows. Motor skills are elevated. Feelings and emotions are strong. They are choosing to do something important to them. Play is often where the greatest part of learning takes place. The difference in young fives versus kindergarten is how we structure our play. In young fives, there are typically 2 outdoor recess times and at least 1 hour of uninterrupted, purposeful playtime each day. Our introductions into academics are all playful as well. We play games, we sing, we read, we move, we explore. In kindergarten, learning is also playful. There will be 1 to 2 recess times. There will be learning workshops along with a purposeful play block. That workshop time allows for learning in playful, more structured ways. Play is very much a part of the academic day. These are some ways you might see play in a young fives or kindergarten classroom. Take a look at these photographs. Literacy skills may grow when they're opening up a pizza shop and create a sign for their restaurant. Math skills will grow when children count how many slices they have sold. Motor skills sharpen when they manipulate and count pop beads. Social skills are necessary as they try to make sure it is long enough to fit their friends into.
Many families wonder, what will my child experience when they begin school? We make sure our environments are engaging and ready to explore. There are whole group and small group opportunities, as well as time to rest and recharge. In young fives, a great deal of time is spent practicing how to be thinkers, leaders, friends, and capable learners. Children learn how to make choices that are important to them. They share stories with each other, they sing, dance, and experience the nature that surrounds them. They read together daily. Children will work in large and small groups to strengthen motor skills, build number sense, and explore literacy skills. They are artists, musicians, scientists, among many other titles. Their passions help guide their learning. You can see children building cities with blocks and applying beginning writing skills to create a map. In kindergarten, our emphasis is on relationship building through class meeting times. We learn that we are a part of a community that takes care of each other. There is a strong literacy focus. We are reading, discussing, and questioning fiction and informational books. We're choosing books we are interested in reading that are just right for us. We tell stories and we put them to paper and we become authors. We are engaging in math and science concepts by working with partners to explore open-ended questions or play a game that supports the next step in our learning. We are also having conversations to build our ideas together. And we are practicing our newfound skills in so many different ways so that our confidence grows.
Sometimes people wonder, how will my child be challenged in young fives? Family members might come to us and say, my child already knows this skill or that skill. Our focus in young fives begins with the whole child in mind. Each child is unique, and we celebrate each child for where she or he is in their learning journey. Our goal is to help each child find their spark for learning. We want each one to feel safe at school and confident enough to take risks. For some, the learning goals may look more social or emotional. For others, it might look more academic. That's the gift of young fives. There will be time to explore it all. There will be time spent learning how to name and explore feelings. At the same time, we might be working with a child who wants to be brave enough to speak in front of others. We have some who are always looking for the next academic challenge. Some may be working to read a favorite story all on their own, and others who are planning and building rocket ships. We want to help these children figure out who they are as learners. We will try to help them follow their passions through play-based discovery.
How will my child be challenged? In kindergarten, we use a variety of instructional practices, like teaching a mini lesson, giving students time to practice skills, and then coming together to talk about our learning and make sense of it. We model every day. I do this as a teacher, and our students have opportunities to show what they know as well. We are able to give students different tasks based on their own level of understanding. We create opportunities for the purpose of providing challenges, such as using open-ended questions. Working in partnerships and groups challenges children's language skills and gives opportunities for them to learn how to form a common understanding. Learning for the first time how to communicate thinking in writing is challenging in kindergarten. Writing is happening across our day and is developed during reading, math, and science as well. You can see pictures of students engaged in math and science. We can meet children wherever they are in their development because our groups or partnerships can focus on different skills.
So what are the year-end goals for young fives? Every child is different. Although we have specific goals for all of our students, we know that young children develop at different times and at their own pace. In young fives, we want each and every child to feel safe, loved, valued, and respected. We want them to feel like school is going to be a place they can take risks. We want them to love learning so much that they will miss being at school during the summer and eagerly look forward to coming back in the fall. We want each to feel like capable, confident risk takers who identify themselves in so many ways. We want them to feel ready. We want them to feel like their foundation is set. They will head to kindergarten having been exposed to fine arts, academics, and nature. They will head to kindergarten with established friendships and an I can mentality.
What are the year-end goals for kindergarten? When they leave kindergarten, we want students to love school, feel valued and connected, and be growing as readers, writers, and mathematicians. We want them to feel confident in practicing reading and writing across any area of learning. We want each child to have experienced a strong sense of classroom community and had frequent opportunities to apply essential social skills. Our goal is for them to identify themselves as capable little people, ready to take on challenges and know that they can figure out how things work in the world around them.
I hope after hearing from Mrs. Athorpe and Mrs. St. Aubin, you have a better understanding of young fives and kindergarten here in Clarkston. Now I would like to walk through some of the specifics. First, the similarities. The length of the school day is the same. Children attend school for 7 hours a day in both programs. Both are taught by a certified teacher. All children receive equal time with our co-curricular teachers, which are art, music, physical education, and Spanish. Lunch can be purchased for all classrooms with a hot and a cold option. Bus transportation is provided for all grade levels as well as before and after school childcare. And next, the differences. Class sizes are smaller in our Young Fives classrooms, ranging from 18 to 22 students, where kindergarten does expand up to 26 students. Instructional aides support both classrooms with less time in the kindergarten classroom. Kindergarten is offered at all elementary buildings. It is our hope that Young Fives will be as well. It will be dependent on our space within our buildings. Finally, when children complete Young Fives, they enter kindergarten the next year. When children complete kindergarten, their next step is first grade. As we wrap up this video, I'm sure you can see that there are several similarities between the two programs, but one stands above the rest. No matter where your child starts, their educational journey here in Clarkston, you can rest assured our staff will meet them where they are with care and compassion. This is a magical time for our little ones, and we are truly honored to share this experience with each and every one of them.